Gambino.
You guys remember this song, right? Used to be me so horny. Got home from work and took out this girl's card. I met her at the deli, said she likes salami hard. So I called her up. I said, hey, good looking, if you crave Italian food, yeah, I'm in the kitchen cooking. She came to my house and she said she was impressed that the smell of my food made her want to undress. She likes the sausage sweet and her pasta saucy. Got an appetite for food, cause she's so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. She got all flirty as she watched me cook. She was so amazed I didn't need no book. She said, you're the one I wanna give it all to. I said, girl, hold on, I got some meatballs for you. She started to moan with every bite she took. Then she whispered in her voice, little J, teach me to cook. She likes the pasta sweet, yeah, her pasta saucy. Got an appetite for food, cause she's so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. I said my mama was a chef, she taught me everything. And one of these nights, you get my sausage straight. Who in here likes Italian food? Let me hear you. I gotta tell you guys something. If you learn how to cook Italian food, you'll have girls eating out of the palm of your hand, okay? If you can make a nice plate of sauce and some nice scampi, forget about it, okay? Now when I look at you, I want you to say, oh, me so hungry. Can you do that? Oh, me so hungry.
Oh, me so hungry.
Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. Oh, me so hungry.
Oh, me so hungry.
Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. Oh, me so hungry.
Oh, me so hungry.
Oh, me so hungry for Italian food and wine. He likes that pasta saucy, 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 saucy. Likes that pasta saucy. All right, everybody, as you see, I'm Jay Gambino. I tell jokes and I do parodies. But all I wanted to do right now was just warm up the crowd a little bit and tell all of yous that we're very, very glad to have you here tonight. How you guys doing out here at the Lucky Club tonight? Let me hear you. All right, one more time. Give it to me, all you got. Let me hear you. Right, that's what I'm talking about. The louder you get, the more funnier I get. I'm Little J from the Bronx. You can see why they call me Little J. I'm 5 foot with the hat. You always know when I go to the stage because all the other comedians, they're tall, so the mic is way up here. Every time I get it, I gotta grab it, go, the plane, boss. People over 50 know who I'm talking about. Tattoo? All right, so, you know, I am so excited to be here. First thing I want to do is thank DJ Russian Roulette, and I want to thank Platinum Love over here, and Christmas in the house over here, and Truth over here with her vodka, and Antonio for MCing, Lemondrop for being the beautiful public relations that she is. And we do got a special guest here tonight, so if you guys got Tina Turner fans, we do have Tina Turner impersonator from the strip. She was so kind, she said she'll come up and do 2 little numbers later. But I want to tell you guys something. Was this pandemic the weirdest you ever been through? This pandemic messed me up. I mean, a lot of people lost lives, a lot of people lost jobs. I lost everything in this pandemic. I ended up divorced. I ended up losing my car. I ended up losing my dog. But here's the thing. I know it sounds crazy, right? This is my neighbor. My little 7-pound dog bit my neighbor. My neighbor sues me for 50 grand. Then she goes and puts my little dog in doggy jail. Animal control takes my dog away. I had to bail my dog out, $345. Never heard of such a thing. I got these 2 tiny dogs, 6 pound, 7 pound, Capo and Chino. Together they're a beautiful cup of coffee, Capo and Chino. This lady sues me for 50 grand. So I went through it during the pandemic. But here's what I noticed. The scariest thing to me was all of a sudden, it didn't matter what neighborhood you were in, okay? You were in danger every minute of your life being out in public. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're from the hood, when you're from New York, when you're from the Lower East Side, when you're from Compton, whatever, you know what neighborhoods not to go into, right? You know if you walk that street, you're gonna get hit with a drive-by, right? Here's what was happening with Corona. Invisible bullets! Invisible bullets! Every sneeze was a drive-by. Somebody said, "Achoo!" You were like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." You know, getting scared. I mean, when somebody sneezed, it was a drive-by of invisible bullets. And what was so scary was you didn't know for a couple of days that you got hit. See, if you're in a bad neighborhood, you get hit, "Oh, homie, I'm down." Off to the hospital you go, right? Not Corona. Somebody sneezes on you and then smiles at you and says, "Excuse me," you die in 3 days later. You calling people up from the hospital, "Yo, homie, I caught the virus." "What?" "I caught the virus, dog, I'm scared. Can you come see me?" Guess what? Nobody's coming to see you. It was the saddest thing. Your ass gets shot in a drive-by, all your homies come in. They're praying for you. "Be strong, man, be strong. It's cool. I got you, I'm here." Call them up, tell them you got the virus. Nobody's coming to your house. Nobody's coming to the hospital. It was an invisible war because you never knew who had the corona. And then even this microphone, okay? I got real scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I performed last night, and when I was performing last night, there was this comedian before me, and he's spitting. He's spitting all over the mic. And I'm looking at PR and I'm going, "Oh my God, death breath. Death breath." I mean, in the 80s, we practiced safe sex. Now you have to practice safe breath. We need to design condoms for these microphones, okay? I need to come up here and be like, "Practice safe sex, y'all." Safe breath, no death, okay? Safe breath, no death. Now, I am so glad we don't have to wear the mask anymore, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because my ass ended up single, and I am so attracted to beautiful smiles, and that mask, you didn't know who you were talking to. No, you can see some beautiful eyes, right? And you think, "Oh, this girl's looking at me. We're gazing in each other's eyes. We're feeling each other's vibe." Then you take her out on a date. She lowers that mask, take a bite of pizza. "Oh no. Piranha mouth." You had no idea. You had no idea what was behind that mask. And then people got lazy. People didn't want to brush your teeth no more. Yo, it doesn't give you a ticket not to brush your teeth. That bad breath is going to get all over that mask. When you come up to give that hug, you'd be like, "Woo, something stank, something stank." So, I mean, Corona was no joke. And then I was thinking, Michael Jackson, he knew what was coming. Let's think about it, guys. Michael Jackson went nowhere without that mask and that glove. He knew. He was like Nostradamus. He knew what we were in for. And so I started thinking about Michael, and I started listening to some of his jams. And remember that song, Smooth Criminal? "Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?" I was listening to it one day, and I was going a little COVID crazy. And so I changed the words. I recycled music, and I turned it into "Coronavirus, no, I'm not okay. I wake up in the morning, put my mask on, put my gloves on. I go to the mirror and I wonder, did I sanitize? I go to the store now and I practice safe distance. I wake in the morning and I wonder if I'm sick now. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Hate feeling this way. No, I'm not okay. Not okay. Hate feeling this way. No, I'm not okay. Not okay. I hate feeling this way. You've been hit by, you've been struck by coronavirus. Woo!
Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you. And then, this is no joke. I told you I lost everything, right? Let me tell you, in life, it's always easy to go up the ladder. Very hard to go down. This pandemic was an entertainer's nightmare. All of a sudden, every casino showroom was shut down. Every wedding party was canceled. Every dinner theater was closed. All us entertainers and singers, we had nowhere to perform. So I'm watching my money just dwindle. All the stacks of cash that I'd saved, it's dwindling. Because I was supporting a wife and 6 kids. Okay? So I was putting out that cash. My kids were eating food like Pez dispensers. I don't know what happened. They would like pop their head back. Food! They were so bored, that's all they were doing. I noticed the more I sat on the couch and the more I ate, I was getting fatter and fatter. And I'm all about the food, I'm Italian. And so as I was getting fatter and fatter, I thought, how is this happening? What's happening? What was happening was I suddenly had time to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Before the pandemic, there was no time for 3 meals a day. You know, it was work, 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 go, go, go. 1 meal a day. I'm now doing 3 meals and snacks. And so every morning it was like, I get up every morning, eat some big old pancakes, then I make some French toast, follow it without bacon. It was like, you know the song Born to be Wild? Instead it was Born to be Fat. And the reason why I was born to be fat was, I mean literally born to be fat. My father's 5'4", my mother's 5 foot, I'm Italian. I thought I'd be 5'2", forget about it. I'm 5'2" with the hat, that's why I wear the fedora. Give me a couple of little inches, you know? But it's okay, you know, it's never stopped me none. I've been able to have beautiful, tall women in my life, no problem. You know, most women are looking for the tall, dark, and handsome Italian stallions. Shit, I walk in a room, I go, baby, I got what you need, I'm just a Shetland pony. Okay? I'm a midgetized stallion. I'm a little Shetland pony. I look like a baby, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So it was okay, it's gonna stop me now. And people always say to me, Jay, you don't look like you're aging. Last night I performed and I ran into my buddy Phil. I hadn't seen Phil Perito in years. And he's like, Jay, you still look the same. And I'm like, yeah, chubby cheeks knock out the wrinkles. So all you people out there, stop getting facelift, stop getting injections, manja. All those fatty foods will keep you looking young forever. And the first thing people ask me is, they go, Jay, Gambino, are you really Gambino? Yes, I'm an OG. I'm the original Gambino in the house. See, here's the thing. The name Gambino is derived from Gambia. Gambia means something small and peculiar about the legs. You see the short legs, yo? These legs are no longer than my arms, okay? This makes me a real Gambino, okay? And here's what happens when you grow up Gambino. Your parents, they throw around the F-bomb all day long. F this, F that, F this, F that. But guess what? That word doesn't bother me. You want to tell me F-U-C-K? I'm happy. I'll do it happily. Okay? You want to f me over? Come on, let's do it. It's the 3-letter words I don't like. Think about it. Don't say to me, yo, Jay, there's a COP following you. Yo, Jay, you owe the IRS. Yo, Jay, your doctor just called. That chick you were with, STD. Yo, Jay, the lady you slept with didn't use her IUD. Yo, Jay, guess what? FBI's at your door. These are not good things. And then the worst of it all, you never want to hear on your deathbed, yo, Jay, G-O-D has a problem with you. Forget about it. So throw me the 4-letter words all day long. I can deal with that. It's the 3-letter words I can't do with. So anybody in here married? Let me hear you if you're married. Okay, so I mean, really, let me hear you if you're married.
Yes.
We got one married person. Wow, no wonder your name is Christmas. All year must be merry for you. I was married. I thought I was happily married. But here's what the pandemic did. The pandemic turned my wife into Smeagol's. You guys remember Smeagol's from Lord of the Rings? Yes. Oh, the Precious is nice. I love Precious. Precious is good. Oh, no, all of a sudden my wife looked at me and said, no, Precious must die. Little Jay must die. Suddenly I wasn't that wonderful, cute little dimple-faced person. Suddenly I was the worst nightmare. Suddenly I was that guy. That's right. I went from being the real funny comic to that guy. I went to being the guy that she didn't want to hear my voice no more. She didn't want to hear my jokes no more. She didn't want to go out to eat with me anymore. I mean, we would sit there and try to enjoy filet and lobster and stare at each other. And you could feel the laser beams, not one word being spoken. That is sad when that happens. So for those of you that are married, Christmas, I applaud you. Let's applaud it to the person that's still married. Because you're doing something right. You're definitely doing something right. So anyways, as I was going through my life journey and flipping around and thinking about things, I started thinking, now I can lose weight and get back into shape. Because one thing that did happen to me being married and raising kids, I got fatter and fatter. It was like one day, I stepped on the scale and a needle almost popped out. I said, oh my God, I don't recognize myself. And I got over in the mirror and I said, man, I got a big gut that I just can't hide. These reasons to tell you why. I eat a lot, that's what I got. Suck it in, but it pops back out. Suck it in and it makes me shout. Ain't never gonna lose it. Might as well just use it. Restless chips up on me. Every time I'm hungry, I jiggle and I wiggle. Every time I giggle, ain't gonna let you weigh me. Call me Jello baby. Shake it, yeah, shake it. Yeah, shake that flabby gut. I said shake it, yeah, shake it. Yeah, shake that flabby gut. You know, that's the children people anthem right there. You guys will be singing that. You guys will definitely be singing that. Anybody go to the movies during the pandemic? Anybody? One person? What'd you see?
The Revelation movie.
Oh, she was preparing. You were preparing. You're like, oh Lord Jesus, the end of times, the end of times. That's good though, that's good. You went to go figure it out. That's interesting because somebody knocked on my door. You know those door knockers that come around? You know, the Jehovah's Witnesses, the Mormons. I think it was a Mormon. They said to me, hey, have you found Jesus? I said, no, I didn't lose him. I never lost him. Did you lose him? If you did, I think he's next door. I heard the girl all night. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I never lost him. But I'm 56, guys. Do I look good for 56? I am proud to be 56. He called me a sexy motherfucker. Thank you. I'm 56 looking like 36. That's really cool. Except it's really scary because then the young chicks hit on me after the show and I always got to tell them I'm old enough to be your daddy. And that's scary. Speaking about daddies, here in the United States, what do? We have a couple of vinos, we go back to the room, we tell the girl, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? In England, they don't do that. They're very dignified. The English people talk with that stiff upper lip and they're like, I say, who's your father? Who's your father? We're doing it, K9. We're doing it, K9. I was in England, guys. This is a true story. I was in Ipswich, England, and I was on the lorry. The lorry's a double-decker bus. I was on the bus. This guy sat beside me, and I was fresh out of the Bronx, and he said, I say, well, I'm feeling a bit queer today. Do you know where I could get a fag? I said, what? Did I bother you? Are you not into fags? I says, I'm feeling a bit queer, I need a fag. I said, are you serious? I said, look, yo, I'm from the Bronx. Do not come to my city and say that, okay? What was actually happening, though, was queer meant he felt sick. And fag was a cigarette.
Oh, my God.
So he was asking me for a smoke. But no, I didn't understand, and I said, no, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. It's okay. So, anyways, I guess what I'd like to ask all of you, during the pandemic, did any of you set new goals? Did anybody here set new goals? Yeah? How about some of those goals? What was your goal?
Start writing my book.
Start writing your book. What was your goal? Move to Vegas. Where'd you come from? Did you think the pandemic was less here than Cali? This is a transient town, honey. Okay, what was your book going to be about?
It's going to be called The Church.
The Church. Nobody cussed near her. Nobody sinned near her. She saw a movie called Revelations, and she's writing a book called The Church.
Okay, it's going to be called The Church. Do I fit in, or do I want to fit in?
Well, that's a good thought.
Question mark.
Do I fit in, or do I want to fit in? Or am I willing to do the things to fit in, right?
Man-made things.
Man-made things. I like this.
Not what God says.
Right.
Man-made.
Right. Well, what I did was my goal was I'm going to learn social media. Because I'm an old school Italian that was always told never get on the computer, stay off the grid. My life became very lonely. I had nobody to talk to, nobody to visit. I'm Italian, you know, we hug, kiss cheek to cheek. Suddenly I'm not touching nobody. And we're a touchy bunch of people. I mean, you watch the news, right? The virus hit Italy hard, real hard. It hit so hard, and I'll tell you why. We can't stop touching you. We see you, we hug you, we kiss you. That's because we love you. We hate you, we hit you upside the head.
We can't stop touching you. That's why the virus hit so bad. So I thought, I'm feeling pretty lonely. I'm gonna learn social media. I'm gonna learn how to click into this and click out of that. And I'm gonna learn that when the thing just turns and turns and turns and turns, that you're being tested on patience. Because I just wanted to slam the little laptop across the room. I said to my son, what's it doing? He's like, it's thinking. I'm like, it needs to think a little faster. So while I was trying to figure it out and learn social media, I figured out that there are a lot of liars out there. I was looking at pictures of friends and I was going, wow, they look great. I was looking at cousins, wow, they look great. This one particular cousin calls me up and says, hey Jay, I'm gonna come visit you for your birthday. I'm thinking, man, look at her. She looks like a freaking model, look at her. She got to my house, I didn't recognize her. Excuse me, you're my cousin? You're not the person that keeps sending me shit on Facebook. Filters. Filter queens. Everybody's turned into a filter queen. That's some scary stuff, guys. I don't know how you do online dating because you really don't meet the people as they are. See, me, what you see is what you get. I think what actually happens is when people meet me in person, they'll just look down, they're like, no wonder they call you Little J. You know, I'm just a little stump, you know? I'm just like, you know, I never grew. I haven't grown since I was 12. But this filter stuff is pretty scary. So, but I sat there and I thought I'm gonna come out of the cave and I'm gonna learn social media and I'm gonna learn about likes and subscribe and emails and FaceTiming, all this stuff. And while I was doing all that, I thought to myself, the whole world during the pandemic is online. So I was listening to an Elton John song and this came to my mind. I lost my job, I lost my social life, I lost my car, and then I lost my wife, and everything's gone crazy. My life is such a mess, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time before I ever do leave this house. I'm not the guy that I used to be. Oh no, my hand is on the mouse. Internet, clicking in and out of everything. So I decided that was my goal during the pandemic, was to learn how to do social media. Now if I can manage to post things privately and not publicly, I'll do a whole lot better, because I've been pissing a lot of people off. I'm like, wasn't I on private message? Nope, everything's going out there. So DJ, in lieu of road rage, can you hit the beat, please? I saw one movie during the pandemic, Unhinged. Did anybody see the movie Unhinged?
What's the name of that song?
Okay, I want you to play that funky music for me. And I saw the movie Unhinged, and Unhinged was about road rage with Russell Crowe. Did anybody see it?
Yep.
If you see that movie, I guarantee you will never again flip somebody off while you're driving. You will never again blow your horn at somebody. This guy was psycho serial killer to the max. This lady pissed off the wrong guy. So if you guys like suspense thrillers, see the movie Unhinged. I don't want to ruin it for you, but she made one mistake and it was blowing the horn at serial stalker killer weirdo. So in lieu of that, I wrote this song because I got flipped off while I was driving. The guy was so angry, I wanted to like blow my horn at him, but all I kept thinking about was the movie Unhinged. I was like, no, I'm not gonna blow my horn at him. He might just follow me home and kill my whole family. But I wrote a song about him. So DJ, if you can hit the beat, you guys know how to play that funky music. When I put the mic out like this, I want all of you to say, the nasty fingerbird. When I go like this, the nasty fingerbird. Try it for me.
The nasty fingerbird.
A little louder.
The nasty fingerbird.
Hey, hey, that nasty bird. Whoa, he flipped me the bird. Now late one night while driving, I was followed by a big van, and then he sped around me. Well, yes he did, and flipped me off. I don't understand. And then he started screaming words I can't repeat, acting like he's out of control.
And then he started cursing words I never heard, and flipped me off, and why I don't know. And he was flipping and screaming and driving up beside me, and just then I noticed his one finger salute. He shouted every ugly nasty word now. Every ugly nasty word. Every ugly nasty word now. Guess what, y'all? He ended each insult, flipping me the nasty finger bird. That nasty bird, ow! Flip me the bird. That nasty bird. Has any of you ever been flipped off? Tell me.
Oh yeah.
You been flipped off? The next time you're driving, remember this song and sing it really loud. So still I kept on driving. I'm trying to get further away. But man, the dude was psycho, really, really nuts, pushing me into the next lane. And then he started screaming words I can't repeat, acting like he's out of control. And he was flipping and screaming and driving up beside me, and just then I noticed his one finger salute. He shouted every ugly nasty word now. Every ugly nasty word. Every ugly nasty word now. Guess what, y'all? He ended each insult, flipping me nasty fucking bird. That nasty bird, ow! Flip me the bird. Oh, that nasty bird. Tell me about it, Looney. Don't flip me the nasty.
Flip me the bird.
Don't flip me the nasty.
Bird.
Lou, don't flip me the nasty. Don't flip me the nasty.
Bird.
So still I kept on driving. Remember the song now. I'm trying to get further away. And man, the dude was psycho, really, really nuts, pushing me into the next lane. Yeah, he was flipping and screaming and driving up beside me, and just then I noticed his one finger salute. He shouted every ugly nasty word now. Every ugly nasty word. And guess what? And he was flipping and screaming and driving up beside me, and just then I noticed his one finger salute. He shouted every ugly nasty word now. Every ugly nasty word. Every ugly nasty word now. And guess what? He ended each insult, flipping me that nasty bird. That nasty bird, ow! Flip me the bird. That nasty bird. Don't flip me the nasty. 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 Oh, Barry. Don't flip me the nasty. Bird. All right, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much. I'm gonna let somebody else come up here. We got still some talented performers in the house. Again, this is the Lucky Club. Take care of your girls back there serving the drinks. Buy something, give them a tip. Give it up again for Russian Roulette, the DJ. Yeah. All right, all you beautiful people for coming out tonight, thank you. And remember, we need to order microphone condoms. Safe breath, no death.